Hey guys, Mr. T here for another episode of Mobile World, and we talked about my first episode about the Roman Republic. Today we're going to talk about the Roman Empire. Yes, I am sitting under a bridge. Yes, there is water behind me. It is a very important bridge in my town, and I'm not going to tell you what town, although some of you, well, the only people who follow me already know what town I live in. So basically, the Roman Empire started in 27 BC, okay? That was when Augustus, Julius Caesar's adopted son, ends up taking the crown. Or he doesn't take the crown. The Senate of Rome gives it to him. So after this, we start the Roman Empire, okay? The Republic is gone after almost 500 years. The Republic is gone. Now the Empire started. The Empire lasted for, well, it starts in two parts, and we'll get into that. So for about 200-300 years after the Roman Empire starts, we have this thing called Pax Romana, which means Roman peace. It's basically a time period of about 200 years where Rome flourishes. There's almost no wars. Everything is going good. The famous Roman Colosseum is built during this time. Everything that could go right goes right in this time period, basically. There's very few uprisings, very few revolts. Everything's kind of smooth. After this time period, we start to see things fall apart. Several civil wars start to happen. There's, fighting over who gets the crown. And then in the year 285 AD, so year Anwan Diem, which is after a year of our Lord. It doesn't mean after death. It means year of our Lord, Anwan Diem. In 285 AD, the Roman Empire splits. Now, as Rome considers it, it doesn't actually split into two separate empires. They consider it one empire, but two governments, okay? Which today we pretty much consider it two empires. There's Eastern Empire, which is governed in Byzantium, which eventually becomes Constantinople, which eventually becomes Istanbul today in modern-day Turkey. And then the Western Empire, which is governed in Rome. And then eventually the ancient city of Milan, which, well, Milan's its modern day. I can't remember what its old name was. So that happens for a couple hundred years. Then over the centuries, okay, we have this thing called Christianity start to sprout up in Rome, okay? Started in Jerusalem, okay, or in Israel, which is conquered by Rome at the time, and starts to spread. In early years, Rome persecutes the Christians. Then, under Constantine I, Rome actually becomes accepted throughout the Roman Republic. It's not the state religion yet, okay? They still follow the Roman gods like Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto. Yes, I know I'm naming planets, but these are the name of Roman gods, okay, which are taken from Greek gods, Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and them. So about 40-50 years later, okay, under Theodotus I, that is when Rome or Christianity finally becomes the state religion of the Roman Empire. Okay, all Romans are expected to become Christians. Okay, then after a few years after that, okay, about 100 years or so after that, we finally see the fall of the Western Empire. So remember, Rome split into two, East and West. Constantinople or Byzantium, and then eventually Constantinople's the East. Rome is the West. In about the late 400 AD, 480, 490 AD, the Western Empire ends up collapsing. It pretty much goes away. Years of infighting and invasions from barbarians and civil wars, the Western Empire collapses, and we get all the modern day countries today, or their predecessors, okay? The Eastern Empire changes its name to the Byzantine Empire. Not like at this moment, over the time. It changes to the Byzantine Empire, and it lasts for about another 1,000 years until the Ottoman Empire takes them over, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much all about the Roman Empire. Like this video, share it, and as always, stay beautiful, Americans. Oh, say hi. Bye.